Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chae Sung, and I would like to talk about the declare of Jubilee and pandemic is time to forgive debts. What do you think about it? I will introduce one article and uh, declaring jubilean in the standpoint of Catholic Catholic church, and I think that it's a very good idea for correlation. Um, uh, so I will introduce one article. Uh, could the coronavirus 19 crisis lead to Jubilee? Filipino Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle wondered out loud during a mass invest live stream from the Pontifical Philippine College in Rome. Uh, Many Catholics know the term Jubilee in relation to the Church's holy years, special times of prayer and pilgrimage with a focus on forgiveness of sins. The term comes from the book of Leviticus, which prescribed an observance every 50 years that included concrete action to restore poverty to the poor, forgive their debts, and release them for servitude. Uh, The worst poorest countries need a total relief now so they can host health care and survive the economic crisis that is being created by the coronavirus pandemic and will likely be the greatest financial crisis since the Great Depression, he said. So Lecomte urged Catholics to lobby their government to ensure there are stimulus packages that protect the most vulnerable and ensure the workers continue to get paychecks and to support the Catholic uh, Caritas and Catholic Relief Service as they are the first line of defense the economic crisis worsens. Okay. A few hours in his homely March 29, Tagle also looked at where nations spend their money, noting that we don't have enough masks when there are more than enough bullets, and we don't have enough supplies or ventilators, but countries spend millions on just one warplane. A few hours after Tagle celebrated his mass, Pope Francis formally endorsed the call of UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres for global ceasefire to enable nations to focus on battling the coronavirus pandemic. In an email response to questions, the Cardinal told CNS the present crisis has revealed many things that I consider disturbing. For example, it is shameful that some countries have large reserves of weapons but lack of medicines, masks, protective equipment, and basic food. It is unbelievable that some people in authority use this emergency for political and ethnic bashing, where the virus does not choose the race and political persuasion of a person to be infected, he said. So Tagle said he stated Jubilee so that poor could survive now and for the future. In my wild imagination, he said, it would not be a bad idea to have an extension of the extraordinary Jubilee of Mercy, the special holy year proclaimed by Pope Francis and held in 2015 or 2016. Pope Francis has already granted the plenary indulgence to those infected with COVID-19, to health workers and others working and praying for an end to the pandemic. At the urging of the Pope, the Apostolic Penitentiary Vatican Tribunal dealing with the matters of conscience issued the decree, proclaimed the indulgence and offering instructions for perfect contrition, for the forgiveness of sins when people cannot go to the confession. Can you follow his lead when it comes to individual and national debates? Tiger asked, what do you think about? I think that uh, declaring a jubilee is very important and very wonderful plan for the poor nations. And I think that pandemic is a time to forgive debts, especially poor countries. Thank you for listening my word.